Hello, potato! Sometimes, even on Weekend Magic, you need to just focus on the small things. And that's what we're going to do this week. Our magic in the mail this week is just small things. So I suppose we should adjust the camera accordingly. Let's start out with the, I think, only thing this week that we didn't purchase from Shop Disney. It actually was purchased in the Disney store. And it's also the least expensive of the items, I believe. And that's this. It is the Disney Legacy Collection Fantasia 2000 20th Anniversary Limited Release Pin. Now, of course, if you watch this channel, you know my opinion of the term limited release is basically what isn't a limited release. Nothing is infinite. But we saw this in the Disney store when we went in there to essentially look for things to get on the sale they were having last week, the Friends and Family sale. And naturally, most of what we found was on clearance and therefore not valid as part of the promotion. But I don't recall actually seeing this pin before online. And of course, you know, as I said before, Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey, one of my weaknesses. And I guess maybe it wasn't as popular because it's a Fantasia 2000 pin. And I think that people don't give Fantasia 2000 the respect it deserves. It's, I think, a little overlooked. And it's kind of a shame because I'm not going to say that I think it's as good as the original Fantasia, but it's not bad. And, of course, the cleaned up version of the Sorcerer's Apprentice is nice. And a couple of the other segments in there are also quite nice. Now, you notice on here there's some damage. It looks like a sticker or something was on there, but I guess that's part of why it was on clearance, right? See how much it originally was? It was originally $16. On clearance for $10. I don't think we got any other discounts on it. It's a single pin back pin, I believe. Seems like it's, yeah, just single pin back. I don't know if it was, maybe it was a website return or not. But they had a couple other things in there that I hadn't seen in store for a long while that were on clearance. And they're not part of this video. Their clearance seems to work a little weird sometimes. But it's a nice pen. It's very glittery. It's just single layer, no pin on pin. Nothing moves. No animation. It's just nice little glittery silver, yellow background. And Mickey riding the book on the wave of water. It's another Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey thing. Again, just one of my weak points. Next up, we have our, I think, next least expensive pin. Actually, about the same price. It is this one. I run on Disney and Caffeine, and that could apply to me as well as it does to my wife. Now, she'd ordered this online, I believe, and was a little disappointed when it showed up to find out that that wasn't the whole pin that's backing. The pin is just the cup with the little Mickey foam art going on it. And, I mean, well, yes, it's one of those pins where if you take it off the backing, it loses some of the visual appeal. I have a few pins like that. But the same point for this pin is I kind of think if all of this was pin, it'd be a bit much. It'd certainly be big. It'd be too big to be a single pin back. But, I mean, it's an argument for leaving these things on the backing. But again, just basic single layer pin, no extra things, no 3 dimensions to it. It's flat. But the Mickey foam art and little details around it. And, I mean, I'm all about the caffeine. And this being our second least expensive item, it was just $9.99, so only a penny more than that clearance Fantasia pin. But it's a cute pin. I definitely was just leaving it on the backing, and that's probably what will happen. But it's a nice little pin, and, you know, caffeine, coffee particularly, another one of my weaknesses. So these next two, I'm kind of glad my wife got because I almost certainly would have skipped them, and that's these. The Star Wars Her Universe pins, again, limited release because what isn't? But we have Darth Vader, This Is My Happy Face, and Wicket, Save the Trees. Now, I did see these pins on Shop Disney, and I thought they were cute, but I was going to skip them because I didn't realize being Her Universe, they would actually still be pin trading pins. They actually do have the Mickey backs on them. I thought they'd be like, you know, the Loungefly pins and stuff that you get that are official Disney licenses, but they're not part of the pin trading. Like, say, the 65th Anniversary Funko pins we looked at a few weeks back that I had picked up at the comic show, because Target never did actually have them in stock, at least not that I ever saw. So I kind of figured these were the same thing, being her universe, not being like put out by Disney directly, but I suppose if I look closely at the cards on the website, I just seen the little logo up there and realized I was wrong. Luckily, my wife doesn't care one way or the other, as far as I know, whether they were pin trading or not. She just thought they were cute and ordered them. And these ones, I believe, are $15.99 each. I believe they are still available through Shop Disney. We've had them sitting here for a week or so. I try to keep these videos a little bit shorter than I used to keep them, just because I think 30 or 40 minutes of looking at Disney stuff a week is a bit much. But they're very cute. Again, just fairly basic, simple, flat pins. No pin on pin. No weird sculpts. Single pin backs. Very cute. Yep, and this is my happy face. Right, we have one more item. I don't know why I held up two fingers there. We have one more item. And it's not a pin. And our last item this week is a piece of jewelry. Also picked up by my wife. Actually, honestly, I think everything this week was picked out by my wife. The 3 Shop Disney pins were ordered by her, and she's the one that spotted the Fantasia 2000 pin in the store. I was too busy looking at the clearance toy box figures. She saw that other pin. But yeah, it is a Disney piece of jewelry from Rebecca Hook. Presumably, she's one of the characters from The Descendants, Captain Hook's daughter, I don't know. But it is a ring. It comes with a little note in it. Thank you for supporting our small business, XO Rebecca. And I didn't know they were, I mean, it's on Shop Disney. I wouldn't have expected it to be a small business. And inside our ring box here, we have a quote from Walt Disney. Laughter is timeless. Imagination has no age. Dreams are forever. And the ring. And I don't know how well this will show up on camera. See if I can zoom in on it some more. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. I think my view screen is awful on this camera, just so you know. So hopefully this is in focus. It looks like it's in focus to me. But I think you can make out that the ring is entirely made up of little Mickey heads. And if you can't tell, then just take my word for it. And yeah, my wife wanted a ring. I don't think this was too much. I think this was like 40 or 50 bucks. It was not an expensive item. And obviously it's not gonna fit me, is it? Well, I can sort of wear it on my pinky. But why would I want to? Yeah, it's my wife's. It's fairly light. Does it say what it's made out of? It's made in China. Yeah, there's no description in here about what exactly it's made out of, but it is a cute little ring. And something that's not so expensive that you couldn't just wear it every day if you wanted to. And that is going to do it for this week. These are just our 5 little items. Nothing big this week. If you are interested in more Disney stuff, I do plan for Wednesday. I ordered some more of those Disney mystery pin key box things. The little keys to imagination that in a previous video, 2 or 3 weeks ago now, I got, 4 of the 6. I have 5 more boxes. We're going to open them in Wednesday's video and see if I can get the other 2. But that's going to wrap us up for today. I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining, and if you did, please give the video a like. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.